So how does a career in the field of beauty sound to you? Sounds beautiful to me. Making your clients feel a little better about themselves every day, that is the path that these two women have chosen. Of course, our good friend Kathy Garza, the director of Mark Pardo's Aveda Institute. And you are the Aveda Institute New Mexico director.
Oh, what
That's
a privilege.
very important
That's all
job.
I'm going to say, Nikki. It's a privilege.
It sure is. And today we're very lucky to have Natasha Griego.
Hello.
And she, of course, is the Lead Cosmetology Instructor at the Institute. So nice to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Well, before we get into the career itself, I have to tell our viewers what a great person you are. You have such a wonderful energy about you. You know, and I've met you just a couple times, but every time I'm around you, you make me smile. You just have a really positive...
Well, thank you
really
so
do.
much. I appreciate
She's an
that.
asset to the company, absolutely.
I bet she is, and I think that's
And the
important.
students feel the same way.
Well, thank you.
Especially when you're working with students who are building a new career, you need that kind of energy around you. Absolutely. And I want to ask you first, how did you decide on a career in beauty?
Well, I can actually thank my mother for that because, you know, she obviously knew what my strengths were. And I had been managing my own difficult hair all through my youth. And my mom, you know, she could never do my hair. And so she was like, you know, you should do hair because you have a knack for it. And I was like, okay, Mom, I'll try it out. And then I've been here for about 18 years now.
Really? 18 years? Gosh, did you just, you started as a very young child?
Yes, you know, just, you know, as soon as I could walk, I picked up the shears.
I love it, I love it. And you're very proud of her, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. She's taught us a lot. She teaches the students life skills, technical skills, just everything that has to do with a very successful career. And her impact is very, very noticeable in the school, I would say.
Well, the aesthetic value of looking good obviously appeals to everybody, but as I said at the beginning, it's about making people also feel good about themselves. So that's a big part of what you need to have on, you know, really on your belt. You have to really know how to be able to make people feel good about themselves. And you do that, and that's great. And I think we should show everybody Natasha's story. Let's take a look.
Yay!
I've been with the Institute for 4.5, nearly 5 years now. This has been a great growth experience for me. I've always been a solid professional. I've had a long and lucrative career in the business. I've been an Aveda stylist for about 14 years altogether. And coming to the school really allowed me to share the diverse skills that I have and help other people to grow and become professionals. Here at Aveda, we try to accommodate all of the different learning styles that are out there in people. We want everybody to get the education that they need here. So we teach using the format method, which allows us to hit each of the different learning styles, as well as each of the different areas in one person's brain that's going to give them a full learning experience. We have really excellent ongoing training for our staff members. Our staff is highly qualified to do the job that they do. Our classroom atmosphere, it's very friendly, relaxed. We want people to feel at home, developing themselves as an individual. We try to provide a very strong technical foundation. People want to come to Aveda. We've got the brand name of Aveda behind us. It's reputable. It's been in the industry for a long time, and people are attracted to it. We train our students to be applicable when they start their jobs. It's not just about passing the state board. We want them to get out there and be viable and employable right from the get-go so that they can make a good living for themselves.
It's really interesting.
That was great, I have to say.
Well, thank you.
That's exactly how we'd love them to see themselves when they graduate. Absolutely.
And you know what's so interesting is there's so many different careers out there, and a lot of them you can study on paper, and some of them you have to get that hands-on experience.
Oh,
this
definitely.
is certainly one of those kind of careers. I mean, because in order to really get a feel for how you're going to get response from people and see the results, you have to have the hands-on. And so what is that like for the students to really apply what they're learning to people like me who would come in and get their hair done?
Well, at first it can be a little nerve-wracking, you know. Yeah. It's kind of like they're little chicks in the nest, and then we push them out and teach them to fly. So we give them a lot of love and support, you know, and make sure that and a lot of, you know, backup so that they can get started. And then it's just a matter of persevering and building confidence, you know, making mistakes. You know, mistakes are vital to learning. You know, that's the best learning opportunity, so it's okay. You know, we just try to create a very supportive environment for that transition.
Yes. And I must say also, and this is not to say anything in any negative way about all the salons, which are fantastic, but the prices can't really be beat.
Yes.
I mean, they are fantastic, and you're still getting professional, great expertise, and, like you said in the package, Aveda products.
Absolutely. It's the best product in the world.
And you know, there's a few ladies around here in this building that have actually gone to experience that, and they're extremely happy with their results. In fact, I've been getting phone calls, and it is a great opportunity. It's budget prices, and then you can actually take home the system that's going to create the look that they've helped create along with consultation.
Well, you're creating a lot of looks with hairstyles. Let's look at some of the hairstyles, because I think that's going to really make an impact on people to see. I mean, you're doing everything. Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing.
So this is a very modern-looking, soft, beachy wave. She's using her ceramic flat iron to form this. So it's really, you know, a pretty intricate look with just a little bit. Here she's doing some more avant-garde hair with some braids and some undulating waves.
Wow, it's kind of very 30s.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
More 30s inspired. Now, what's this one?
This is a little bit more of a modern sort of graduated look, and they're giving her just a soft, bouncy curl here.
That's what I like. I like the soft, bouncy curls. Kind of like the Farrah Fawcett 70s kind of vibe, right?
Absolutely.
And you notice all of them? Don't they look like already stylists?
Oh, absolutely.
I love
You'd
that.
never question that. And now they're applying color even here, huh?
Yes, this is highlights.
Okay.
Foils.
And look at those.
And, you know, we definitely do some amazing color work, and it's great to have the Aveda color line to get such great results with.
And that technique, if you look at that, the way they were layered, that was perfect. Sometimes you see some not so perfect foils, but those were very good.
Yes, those were beautiful.
You guys did a great job if anybody's looking at this wonderful show.
Yes, and it's not just about the hair, it's also about the makeup, which you and I have talked about a lot. And you guys also have an extensive supply of great makeup and great makeup artists. Let's take a look at that. What are we seeing here now?
Okay, this is our makeup unit with all the different hues, the different colors.
Okay.
They're actually just doing a simple application, which would be finishing touch. And maybe some of them are actually going with more of a dramatic look.
Okay.
This is Dahlia, and these are actually,
Dahlia. She's a doll.
Definitely. And they're just, again, they're learning to apply makeup to different eye shapes. And as you can see, these are the students, and these are our skin specialists, our estheticians.
Yeah, and I mean, that's an important job. And speaking of estheticians, of course, you also do really good facials at the school. I've had one, and it was fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about facials, because I think a lot of people need that, especially here in New Mexico with our dehydration issues. So let's take a look at some of those facials we can get at the Institute.
Oh, they just look so relaxing. And that vapor comes out. Talk about hydration in the desert. There you go. Please come in. And she has an outer piece mask on, which has some really good clarity benefits, like the skin afterwards. Oh my gosh, it's going to look so clear, it's going to glow, it's going to look so clean. I love that. And everybody likes the green mask. I know
everybody likes that. And also, you know, in addition to all of the services, you also have a new Aveda Institute building. Tell us about that.
Oh my God. Okay, so on 1816 Central, this will be the new Aveda Institute New Mexico. Ta-da!
Gorgeous.
And we are going to be breaking ground now in March. And guess what, New Mexico? We are now offering financial aid. Oh my gosh, for those who qualify,
Fabulous.
for those who qualify, please come and, you know, sign up for the career of a lifetime. It is so amazing.
Yes.
We're so excited
and
for
those
New
classes,
Mexico.
It's an amazing opportunity, especially with financial aid being offered. And the classes start on March 17th, and the enrollment information can be found by just calling 505-294-5333, extension 4, and you can always go.
Extension 365, actually.
Is it extension 365?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so keep that in mind. It says 4, but it's 365. That's the extension you want to go to. And you can always go to AvedaNM.com unm.com, and that will get you all the information you need. And while we put up the various locations of Mark Pardo Hair, Skin, and Body in the metro area, let's just talk really quickly about the kind of money we're looking at, Natasha. What kind of money are we looking at spending if we don't get the financial aid and we want to attend the Institute?
The program is around $16,500 approximately in the new building, but right now we're offering an amazing deal.
Okay,
so
great.
You can get in with us right now for like about 10. It's about 10 grand, which is really amazing.
Fabulous.
We are the best priced program in town, which is phenomenal because we are really we're providing you with the absolute best instructors. We have the most amazing instructors at the Aveda Institute.
The training doesn't get better than this. Thank you both so much for being
New Mexico. Don't remember, we are now with financial funding, and we're so excited to offer that to New Mexico. Can you imagine how many beautiful people are going to be around?
So exciting, and thank you both, and I will be there to get some of those services as well.
Thank you.
Thank you
Take care of you.
So much
Thanks for having us.
Now, like sands through the hourglass, so goes the days till we must file. We're into March already with the April 15th deadline fast approaching, and just ahead, we're talking to the Internal Revenue Service about what you need to know this year.